What up? What up? What up? What up? Football, man. We live, man. We live. What it do? Let me get this shared up real fast. Let me get this shared up real fast. Oh man, we live, man. We live. What it do? Let me get this shared up. Let me turn this shit because they them off real quick. Let me get this shared up real quick. Interesting. Ain't let me share it. Let me go to my profile and see. Hmm. Oh, okay, that's why. All right. They automatically make your settings where you gotta share it. Where you can't. That's interesting. All right. What you guys like, man? What y'all like? All right, we're cooking now. Okay. NFL. Okay. Share the screen out. All right, man. I was just going over some of my fancy plays and stuff like that. If anybody played DFS, then y'all already know. Other people who don't know, then might want to jump on it because I do play. I do play fantasy. And these contests, these contests right here, be a lot of people in there. Like, let me see. Just for y'all who don't know, why I always talk about DFS and stuff like that. Um, this is one of the prize pools right here, 100,000 to the top. So I've been playing this for about 10 years. So anybody see me that like say stuff like DFS and stuff like that, that means daily fantasy sports, stuff like that. All right. Let me get a Twitter up real quick. X or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I got lucky one time. I know I probably showed y'all. I did get lucky one time. I can show y'all. Almost. I didn't win this exact amount here, but I almost tore them off. Uh, let's see. Let me go to home. Let me go to my profile. Oh, it's pinned right here. Yeah. So you can get they butts. You can get them. This was a few years ago though. I was up in second place for 50K. So we ain't doing this for nothing. You know what I'm saying? We do play. All right. I say one thing. It's better than the lottery. You know what I'm saying? So uh, either way it go, let's just get into some plays. Hopefully y'all got some plays, man. I did a lot of alternate plays and stuff like that on the books. I don't bet a lot of sides and stuff like that, but I did do a lot of alternate plays. Okay. However, let's get right to it. I want to see. one thing first. Yeah. I want to take a quick look at this weather real quick. So we got this is the what I want to look at right here. The Jets. The East Coast game that I'm most concerned with. Pretty good shot at rain at some point during the game. A little more dry than wet. Winds to 10 to 15 miles, gusts 30 miles an hour. The bulk of the rain for this Buffalo and Washington, the bulk of the rain is long gone, but a little drizzle. Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure we had good conditions and stuff like that. All right. There were whispers going on throughout the industry. I don't have a lot of plays, but I will I will come up with a couple of these plays here. All right, so look, first things first. Let me click on NFL here. All right, more NFL. I'm gonna just go through here because I ain't gonna waste a lot of time here, and give you guys some plays that I was looking at that I might like or that I've not already played. Okay. Now, I do play on PrizePicks as well as DraftKings and things of that nature as well. It's important. It's important to shop the lines and get the best that you can get right now. I'll show you a few examples as well. All right, so where are we? Let's start with FanDuel. All right. Tennessee Titans at Cleveland Browns. They've got an over under 38.5 here. All right. It's a few things working for a few of these guys and, a few of these players in different spots here. Now we got I don't bet a lot of games. If I don't know who I would lean towards in this situation here, but I'm looking at I have been taking Watson his reception. I mean his rushing yards. I've been jumping on his rushing yards here. So his rushing yards probably sitting at, what is it sitting at now? Sitting at 25.5. Let's see. I think Watson hit that in every game, to tell you the truth. Let's see. Cleveland. So he's hit this in 2 games. Okay. No, 1 game. He had 45 rushing yards, and then he had 22 rushing yards. All right. He's going to have to do something. He's going to have to do something here. Okay. Looking at numbers for not DeAndre Hopkins, but Amari Cooper. His receiving prop sitting at 61.5. I think that's doable. You know what I'm saying? I think that's doable. No Nick Chubb. They're gonna have to move the ball. Things that 9 targets last week. I think his targets might stay the same. One thing about him over his career, he's got home road splits where he plays a little bit better at home. He had several receptions on 10 targets last week. That was good for let me see. That was good for 90 yards right there. So this Tennessee Titans, I'm not a big fan of their secondary. I think he can hit that, and then he definitely can be a ladder candidate. All right. Couldn't talk you off like touchdowns or anything for like guys like Njoku, Cooper, and of course, you don't need me to tell you that Derrick Henry is in play for a touchdown. You're gonna get good value for somebody like Derrick Henry at a plus 120 for anytime touchdown. Like it is what it is. Don't parlay up too much though, man. Just get your straights in and get out of there. But those are some of the plays that I really was looking at there. All right. I did a lot of alternates. 25 yards here, 30 yards. 25 yards here, 50 yards here, just to get the plus money and stuff like that all through the season. I mean, all through the through this week. Los Angeles Chargers at Minnesota Vikings. Get your popcorn ready. All right. We got an over under 54.5 in this spot. This game should be everything and some. All right. You gotta love it. I mean, the offense is concentrated. So anytime you get a concentrated offense, what I mean by concentrated is, we know where the ball is going. You know what I'm saying? So we love that. You know what I'm saying? You got to love that. This could be a money maker here. Looking at these two guys and these two teams, seeing how they fared and all of this here. I'll tell you a few things here. Kirk Cousins. I don't care if they parlay pieces or not. All right, I don't care if they parlay pieces or not. Kirk Cousins, he's had 44 attempts passing in both games there, over 300 yards, and over 340 yards or more in both games there. Passer rating at a 125.6 last game there. I can't talk you off anything here. All right. Love Kirk Cousins here. Love him. I'm looking at for Kirk Cousins and Herbert. You know what I'm saying? Both of these guys. So I like the over touchdown passes for these guys here. Both of them passing touchdowns. I don't think you can go wrong with over 1.5 passing touchdowns for either one of these guys. Okay. I don't think you can go wrong with neither one. If I had to take one, it would be Minnesota. It would be Kirk Cousins there. If I had to take one, so you'll get that at a minus 166 there. But I like them both. You know what I'm saying? I like them both. All right. As far as the receivers here, we got to talk about Hockenson. All right. Now Hockenson, I gave him away. I gave him out to you guys last week. The offense is concentrated. Everybody who's in this, I'm gonna give the main three guys here for this guy. It's more than three guys, but let's go over here let's start off with Hockenson and make our way back. All right. So Hockenson, 7 receptions on last game. Well, he's like 90%, over 90% for his. He's about 90%. You know what I'm saying, for his reception to target ratio. All right. 8 targets, 7 receptions. 9 targets, 8 receptions. So he's out there being efficient, really, really efficient. Okay. He scored last week. Scored 2 touchdowns. I'm looking for guys like TJ Hockenson right here, and let me see, Addison. I'm looking for these guys to be big beneficiaries with just being out there on the field with Justin Jefferson. At this point, I'm not even looking for Justin Jefferson to score. These are the guys who I'm looking at to score. All right. Jordan Addison is going to get a boost because you got Jefferson out there. He's been pretty efficient with his receptions and targets, 3 of 5 and 4 of 6. He's got a touchdown in both games. I couldn't talk you off a touchdown for neither one of those guys. Okay, I like that. I like it for sure. Justin Jefferson is just self-explanatory. Do you guys need me to talk about him? Hell, fucking no. All right. On the flip side, the Chargers. Like what do you expect? You got Keenan hogging up all the targets. Allen, he's a beast. Last week he had 8 receptions, 10 targets, 2 touchdowns. Not a big fan of this Minnesota secondary. It's going down. Okay, so definitely look for him to hit his props and things of that nature. This game here is going to be a moneymaker. All right, it could sell. This game could sell, but I highly doubt it's going to sell. You know what I'm saying? But I highly doubt it's going to sell. Keenan Allen's receiving props sitting at 75.5. Couldn't talk off his receptions, his yards, receptions, or he had 2 touchdowns last week. He's definitely a touchdown candidate. What's the kid's name? Mike Williams as well. And you can also look at receiving props. Receptions here. Mike Williams receptions look kind of juicy at 5.5. Justin Jefferson sitting at 8, 7.5, and T.J. Hockenson at 5.5. And if you play PrizePicks, you can also take stabs at reception targets as to where you're just looking at targets. All right, these are we just got to throw it to you. You ain't even got to catch it. You know what I'm saying? It's just targets here. So you're gonna have some nice guys out there receiving a decent amount of targets here. Okay, so that's another prop that you can look at there. All right. But yeah, I don't know about betting the under here. I mean, I don't know about taking the over there. I really don't bet a lot of sides here. Another bet that I'm taking already is the totals. You guys already know I love these here. Both teams, it's at a parlay piece right now, though, because we had all week to bet this. But both teams to score a touchdown in each half, just a minus 172 there. You could go up to two teams, both teams to score 2 touchdowns in each half, and that's a plus 850 there. All right, so definitely doable. Never know. All right. Then you can also look at team totals and total touchdowns, like Vikings, a touchdown prop as a team sitting at 3.5, and then Chargers as a team sitting at 3.5. Both of them you're going to get plus money. All right, it's just want them to score touchdowns. Then just bet that. All right, over under. All right. But yeah, I really like that. That's going to be the favorite game right there. That's going to be the number one game right there. All right. One of the number ones. Next game here we're going to talk about is New England Patriots and New York Jets here. And I don't have much for this game outside of one of my guys here is going to be a touchdown candidate here. And you can look at Hunter Henry, all right? Hunter Henry early and often, he's going to be one of the targets over here. One of the favorite targets over here for I forget the quarterback's name, but y'all know the drift. Yeah, Hunter Henry's got a touchdown in each game, so I couldn't talk you off none of his numbers there. Shout out to New England. They switched the game up a little bit. I think they have the most pass attempts in the league. That's something to keep an eye out on, all right? Maybe somebody like Ramondre Stevenson. I couldn't talk you off his rushing and receiving yards, even though this New York Jets team is very, 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 very good. Defense is very, very good, but I probably won't target this team for too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about leaning towards the Patriots here. You know, culture lean, all that towards the Patriots, and the Patriots got a little bit of defense. They got enough defense to beat the Jets. The Jets have some decent defense as well. Buffalo Bills at Washington Commanders here. We got an over under 43 in this spot. Everything is a go here. I'm looking at they got a lot of they got a lot of mouths to feed over here for these teams here. I'm looking at Josh Allen over 1.5 passing touchdowns at a minus at a minus 120. I think he can get there. That's one of my favorite plays right there. I couldn't talk you out Diggs or none of those other guys. You know what I'm saying? Terry McLaurin, they're gonna be in play. I can't talk you off none of that, but that's what I'm looking at, the Josh Allen over 1.5 touchdowns. You guys, passes, all right? The passes, not run them in, all right? Not rushing touchdowns. Houston, Texas at Jacksonville Jaguars. We got an over under 43.5 here. Now, Houston, Texas at Jaguars, interesting. So let's talk about the Jaguars for 1 second, man, for a lot of people who not the Jaguars, Houston. Now, Houston, where are they? Okay, there they go. Houston been passing that ball, all right? This Jacksonville defense, I'll see more see more from them. Dominique, what's up, Dominique? What up, fam? What's going on? Need to see more. Hold up 1 second. Hold up. A little bit more lighting. I had to get a little bit more lighting. What's up, Pat? What's going on, Pat? What is the deal? Sometimes this Jacksonville team has to make up, they got a shootout team, all right? But they haven't, I ain't gonna say they haven't displayed it. It's coming, all right? It's coming. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's coming. Pause. It's on the way. I'll say that. Okay, it's on the way. So Stroud, all right. So look, he passing the ball, okay. 44 attempts or more in each of his last 2 games, 30 completions, 28 completions there. No interceptions, 2 touchdowns. They've been slinging the ball around, man. So you gotta keep that in mind right now. All right, they've been slinging the ball around. So they guys like Nico Collins, all right. He's had 7 receptions in 2 straight games on 9 targets. No, I'm sorry, 7 receptions and 6 receptions, 9 targets and 11 targets there. He's got a touchdown. They slinging the ball around, man. Hold up, let's see what my boy Pat talking about. Houston, Texas, yeah, they actually been moving the football down the field. If Stroud gets time, Jacksonville could be in trouble. Interesting take right there. All right. So, I mean, that solidifies what I've been saying, though. Robert Woods. All right. Robert Woods. Check him out. Robert Woods still getting peppered with targets. 6 receptions on 9 targets, 6 receptions on 10 targets, no touchdowns. 74 and 57 yards there. And these guys there, they throwing the ball to him. He throwing the ball to him, okay? 44 attempts for the quarterback. And, like I said, Schultz, I haven't been checking on Schultz. I don't know what he's been doing. He had 7 targets in back-to-back games. Okay. No, I'm sorry. He had 7 and 4. So, okay. It's a matter of time before he goes ballistic too. So they got something there from what I've been seeing, all these targets and stuff. I love the fact that they throwing the ball like that, you know what I'm saying? So the offense is concentrated. So we know that's a good thing. We know where the ball is going. We got injury concerns over here in Jacksonville. Zay Jones is out. So Zay Jones is out. Now we know Kirk, he gonna be on the other side of Ridley. Now he probably ain't gonna be in the slot. And to further notice, I'll see. We'll see. Where's Shefty at? Matter of fact, let me get to Shefty right now. Twitter. Schefter. Okay. So Al Kamara will be back next week. DK question mark. All right, nothing new. All right, I was just nothing new. Okay, but you got to check in with Shefty. All right, you definitely got to. All right, so Yeah, so Jacksonville. I can't, I'm gonna end up liking I can't talk you off neither one of these guys here. Tell you the truth, I like them both. Ridley and Kirk, no Zay Jones. They should eat all they can get all the targets they can handle. And then Evan Ingram, he's definitely in play as well. He's got a game with 5 targets and 8 targets, and you could just say about 50 yards a game so far. No touchdowns. So these are the 3 guys that with no Zay Jones, the targets should go to all 3 of those guys there. All right. Probably won't be messing around with the running backs, but ETN Jr. he's definitely in play for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not probably gonna be messing with him though, but he's definitely somebody who's definitely in play. All right. But I like the receivers here on both sides of the ball. The top 4, 1 and 2 on each side of the ball. They should be slinging it early and often in this game. I'm gonna like receptions here. All right. Indianapolis Colts, Baltimore Ravens. There definitely gonna be Baltimore or nothing for me in this spot here. What is the reception yards for? So even with Andy Dalton starting here, I still Gardner Minshew. I still like Gardner Minshew to at least throw for 1 touchdown here. I knew his touchdown was sitting at 1.5. I like that. All right, Gardner Minshew is my guy. Hey, if he don't go out there and throw 2 touchdowns, I don't care. I'm gonna sprinkle a little something on it though. I'm gonna sprinkle a little something on it. All right. I still like the receiving props for Michael Pittman Jr. Either his 60.5 yards or his receptions. What is his reception prop? 5.5. Couldn't talk you off of that. I still like both of those. All right. I still like both of them. Okay. Mark Andrews couldn't talk you off the 4.5 receptions for him. Definitely got to get him back acclimated, even though he came right back into the thick of things last week. Couldn't talk you off a touchdown for him either. Okay. So Mark Andrews, he had 8 targets last week, his first game back, and a touchdown. We already know he is one of, if not the top touchdown candidate over here for Baltimore Ravens. So couldn't take you off a touchdown, nothing for him. All right, definitely in play. All right. Um, Zay Flowers. I mean, he's been really, really good. Okay. Um, might see a few extra targets. No Odell Beckham, but maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But he's been really, really good. He doesn't have a touchdown. It's a possibility he could probably get in there for a touchdown. Him or Lamar Jackson. Those are the 3 touchdown candidates for me. If I had to take one for a touchdown, it would probably be Andrews. All right. It would be Andrews for me. Okay. Next game here, let's talk about is Atlanta Falcons and Detroit Lions here. All right, 46.5 over under. Um, Interesting game here. I was looking at we I'm quite sure everybody's looking at the running backs here. Um, the running backs. So we know Montgomery is out. So I mean, Gibbs and Robinson, man. Algier, he's probably gonna get some run here. Not Algier. What's the other kid there? What's the deal with Cordell Patterson? Cordell Patterson gonna play today. Either way it go, I'm looking at Robinson for a touchdown today. All right, it's just that. All right, I'm looking at Robinson for a touchdown. That's probably my favorite play of this game. I'm looking at Robinson for a touchdown. You'll get his touchdown at his touchdown is sitting at minus 110. All right, I like him for a touchdown today. Okay. Couldn't talk you off Gibbs getting in there, either in the passing yards or his rushing and receptions or something like that. I think he's an okay play today too. But I like Robinson for a touchdown here. All right, that's what I do. What I do like. New Orleans Saints and Green Bay Packers. I don't have too much for this game here. It's at the end of the day, it's going to be the Saints or nothing for me. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Denver Broncos at Miami Dolphins here. Another game I don't have too much for, but it's a 47.5 total here. Is Waddle is out, right? I think Waddle is out. Let me see. Yeah, Waddle was out. So I'm gonna be looking for Smythe to get an extra target or so. First game he had 7 targets. Last game versus New England, he had 3 targets there. No Waddle. So let me see what these targets and reception yards look like real quick for somebody like Smythe. 27 receiving, 27 over under. Total receptions looking like 2.5. I can't take you off that 2.5 right there. I like that 2.5 at a minus 166. What are we getting it at on PrizePicks? Receptions. Let me just type his name in, Smythe. They just only have his receiving yards out, okay? So I like the receptions there. Couldn't talk off the receiving yards. Couldn't talk off neither one of those there, all right? For somebody outside of Tyreek Hill there. And I honestly think Denver gets a bump here. So somebody like Courtland Sutton here, I'm going to have some interest in Courtland Sutton for sure. Courtland Sutton is a touchdown candidate for me. His receiving props are sitting at 45.5. I think that's doable in this matchup. Russell gonna have to, show up, man. So I think Sutton's hit this in both games he played. No, so he's hit it 32 yards versus Vegas, and then 66 yards versus Washington. So I like the 45 yards for him in a matchup like this. Hopefully, it can be a pace-up shootout type of matchup there. So I like that. I like it. I like it. All right. Touchdown candidates here, probably Sutton, Williams, of course, Tyreek Hill, but it is what it is. I don't have a side on that one. I had been stopped betting on Denver. As soon as if I take Miami, Denver gonna go out there and smack them up. So I'm gonna leave them alone. Carolina Panthers at Seattle Seahawks. They've got an over under 42.5 in this one here. I like Walker. I like Walker to get in there. All right. Minus 120. I like Walker to score a touchdown here. Couldn't talk you off DK Metcalf. What is Metcalf's receiving yards here? DK Metcalf receiving yards sitting at 59.5. So I can't talk you off the receiving yards here for DK Metcalf. Adam Thielen has been getting peppered with targets like he's fucking crazy. So you could look at his receiving prop sitting at 34.5, and or his total reception sitting at 3.5 for plus money. Just taking a look at Adam Thielen's target share. Let me see. He's had he had 9 targets last week. So if he continues to get a target share like that, maybe I'll fall back off of that because the line is fishy. Maybe I'll fall back off of that. The line is fishy at 3.5, big plus money, but you never know. It's probably going to be there for him. Game script should have them coming from behind, if you ask me. But I like Walker here. All right, I like Walker for a touchdown. I've already taken him for a touchdown, so it is what it is in that situation there. All right. Next game. Oh man, my Chicago Bears. Ain't that some shit? But if you're playing fantasy and stuff like that, I like the Bears and GPPs and stuff like that. I think Justin Fields comes out here and shows out, man. I hope he does. I don't care if we win the game or not, man. I just want us to go out there and put up some points. Okay. So, DJ Moore, like, his numbers are too low. You know what I'm saying? His numbers are too low. Excuse me. Let's see. 43.5 receiving yards. Lines are still soft. The books don't know who these guys are. You know what I'm saying? Taking advantage of them, laddering these guys up, things of that nature can really pay off. DJ Moore, 3.5 receptions. Like, can I get 4? Game script should have them down. Bears should be passing. Can he get 4 receptions? Yes. What the hell? Yes. 2.5 for Mooney, 2.5 for Claypool at plus money. What I would like them to do, what I would like the Bears to do, is to put as many receivers out, spread them out. Spread them the fuck out, man. Spread them out. Throw your best receivers out there. Let that boy run the show, man. Straight up. Spread their ass the fuck out. Spread them out. Now, running back. Let's rewind it back here. I like the 3.5 receptions for DJ Moore and the 45.5 receiving yards. As far as touchdown props here, passing props here, you're going to get you can take Justin Fields over a half of passing yards. That's touchdowns. That's one passing touchdown. I think he's gonna get it. I think he's gonna get it. I'm gonna take the over there. It's got juice on it. I'm gonna mix it with something, whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna take the over one passing touchdown for him. Patrick Mahomes couldn't talk you off the 2.5. It's at plus money. I didn't bet it, but I can't talk you off the 2.5. You can also come down here, alter it. You can alter it for his touchdown passes if you want, just in case you want to just get the plus money. Like, you could take him for 2, and you could take Justin Fields for 1, and that's a minus 116 right there. You know what I'm saying? I'll buy that. I'll play that. I'm playing that. Okay. I lay juice. I lay some juice all the way up to 135-ish, maybe 140. I'll lay some juice if I like it. Of course, what's the kid's name? The tight end, Kelsey. Of course, he's in play for a touchdown. You guys already know that. Dallas Cowboys, Arizona Cardinals here. Just give me a touchdown for maybe two for the kid. Pollard. Okay. Are you playing DFS? Take their defense. You know what I'm saying? Never know what's gonna happen here. All right. They might blow. Dallas might blow them out. You know, they got a really good defense. That favors the running back to me. Whenever you're running the ball, whenever you're up big, you're running the ball. You know what I'm saying? So Pollard. Looking at Pollard. Look at this game yard. Log 25 rushing attempts last game. 14 rushing attempts against the Giants. In that Giants game, like he had 14, but they was beating the shit out of them. So guys like CD Lamb and all of those guys didn't get a chance to be productive. All right. So maybe this is the game here. I'll take Tony Pollard for a touchdown here. Sure would. I probably would. Yeah. I'll take him for ain't no wood. I'm taking him for a touchdown. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm gonna take him for two. Okay. Because that's what I think that's what's gonna happen. All right. Dallas Cowboys are nothing in this spot. Pittsburgh Steelers at Las Vegas Raiders here. We got an over under 43 in this one here. If this Raiders defense this Steelers defense gonna be bad. If they run defense gonna be bad, you just look at Jacobs here. Because Chubb was about to do their ass wrong last week. Okay? Chubb was about to do them in. He was already doing their ass in. At halftime, he was killing them. So Josh Jacobs, his rush prop sitting at 73.5. I like him for a touchdown for sure. He can either get that on the ground or through the air. So Josh Jacobs is a touchdown. He's a big favorite to get a touchdown anyway at -155. All right. So I like Josh Jacobs to get a touchdown here. All right. It's just plain and simple. And I can't talk you off his rush yards. Okay. Josh Jacobs, what have you been doing for me lately? Josh Jacobs. Oh, you know what? Where the hell is that game? That must be the right. That's the Sunday game, Sunday night game. So yeah. I'm gonna like that. Definitely. Just out of sheer volume, Pickens gonna have to be in play here. Just out of sheer volume, Pickens, his receiving yards sit at 53.5. I can see you wanting to bag up off of it and not play it, but I'm not a big fan of this Raiders defense. So if I'm taking anything for Pickens, it'll probably be the over reception yards here. What's this reception prop sitting at? Receptions. Pickens at 4.5 at +108. Whew, I think I like that. I definitely think I like that. Allen Robinson sold us last week. Like, come on, bro. Damn, that was terrible. Either way it go, that just about sums it up. Let's see. I'll give you let me do a touchdown. Parlay right here. So Josh Jacobs. Let's take Josh Jacobs for a touchdown. Let's take Tony Pollard. Damn, Tony Pollard -230. Wow. See, he getting a touchdown. So, and then, you can go over here and look on PrizePicks too, man. Like, so you got pass, rush, and reception touchdown. Any two plays you put together is equivalent to a +200, all right? When you do on PrizePicks, no matter what it is, it's equivalent to a +200. So You can look at that. You know what I'm saying? Pass rusher, Josh Jacobs, Kenneth Walker. Yeah. Uh, they don't have. Where's Bijan Robinson, Derrick Henry, bunch of other guys, man. Bunch of other guys. Kelsey, 2.5 from Mahomes. Zach Wilson is sitting at 1. Justin Jefferson's in play. Tyreek Hill is in play. Gibbs in play. Watson 1.5. So let me get back to the books. Josh Jacobs. The same guys I just pointed out. Let me go like this. Derrick Henry. It's so many touchdowns. Joshua Kelly. Joshua Kelly a touchdown candidate today too. Joshua Kelly. I couldn't talk off neither one of these guys. It's hard for me to pinpoint which one I want. The Bills, hard to pinpoint who I want to take from over here. James Cook looks interesting. Diggs, coach of Ravens. Mark Andrews. I'm putting Robinson in that parlay. Walker in that parlay. How many is that? 4. I want to go 5. We just gonna throw Tony Pollard in there too. Now I like Tony Pollard to probably get 2 touchdowns. Okay. Let's see. Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Bijan Robinson, Kenneth Walker, Tony Pollard. All right. Now what I'm gonna end up doing is I can't answer that. So what I'm doing is Henry at a plus 120, Robinson at a minus 115, and Walker. Those 2 guys, those 3 guys, I'm betting them straight. I'm gonna put all these in a parlay. Henry, Robinson, and Walker. No, I had already bet Henry. Well, I'll just leave it. I'll just say that Henry, Robinson, and Walker as they straights, and Jacob and Pollard parlays for sure. You could probably let's see, just for Jacobs and Pollard, that's a plus 136 right there. I like those guys to get in there. All right. Now, don't forget. Okay, don't forget. So let me see. Ladder opportunities, man. Ladder opportunities. All right. Don't forget your ladder opportunities. I know it's a lot. If you're spreading your bankroll out and stuff like that, it can sometimes things can be detrimental, but sometimes that shit can be okay. All right. So guys in good spots, don't be afraid to take your shots. All right. Like Keenan Allen, his reception prop is sitting at he's a ladder candidate. It just is what it is. 100-yard guy, reception yards guy. Okay. Hunter Henry, he's going to be a ladder guy. And he's a more than 1 touchdown guy. All right. somebody like Terry McLaurin could pop off here. All right. So, don't forget about those guys. Yeah, so looking at, I ain't even gonna point them out. I ain't gonna point them out. Let me stop reaching. All right. But Kirk and the two Jaguars receivers, Kirk and Mr. FanDuel himself. What's his name? Yeah, both of those guys, they ladder candidates. Who's another ladder candidate for me? DJ Moore is a ladder candidate. He had 100 yards last week. His yards prop is only at 40 something. What is it, 46? He's a ladder candidate. Don't forget about CJ Lamb. Lamb, and then I have to go back to this first game. Amari Cooper, all right. No Chubb. He's definitely going to be a ladder candidate. His receiving props are in the 60s. His receiving props are in the 60s. He had 90. I think he had 91 yards last week. And then Deshaun Watson, excuse me, he gonna have to show him something. He gonna have to show the world something. Okay. So that's a quick, brief rundown of things that I like and stuff like that. That's a quick rundown right there. So with that being said, good luck, guys. It's football Sunday. I'm gonna scale back on MLB. Scaling back on MLB, man. It's coming towards the end of the season. Maybe that's when I could just pop in and give you guys a couple plays and not my normal breakdowns, but maybe, yeah, something like that. It's getting towards the end of the season. I'm getting ready to make that transition from MLB to NBA and NFL and NBA. And if you ain't on the YouTube channel, whatever the case may be, go like that, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. With that being said, guys, peace out. Ain't nobody dropped no plays. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's that. What's up with that? Nobody dropped their plays, man. Somebody drop a play. Drop a play or so for me. All right, peace.